Women, let's talk about men in a way that you'll understand how we reason when we are dealing with you in relationships, in jobs and businesses and everything in this life. Three things here. One, if you have a good man with you, a good man here, and he's often quiet or silent most of the times, either his business is not doing well and money is not coming in the way normally it does. And when he looks at you, looks at the things that you have, say you have kids or a car and two cars or something, he's constantly thinking, what if this money dries down fully, completely? Will you stay? What if I'm not able to provide the way I'm supposed to be provided or the way I'm providing currently? What are the things that are going to happen? What if I tell you what I'm thinking constantly? Assume I do. And in a past time, when I told a woman the things that I was going through, she used them against me. If I'm finding it safe to tell you, but I have also noticed that when I tell you these things, you use them against me in different scenarios, in different situations. He's unable to talk to you. Thus, he's silent. Number two, and we are coming to something here. A man who is a good man for you, who's in love with you because he identifies and knows that I have a good woman with me here, constantly knows that when things are okay, when you are happy, when he can tell that you're joyful, things are going well and all that, and whenever you have an argument or there's an altercation somewhere, you recenter him. You go back to God. You don't run to your friends. You don't rush to shout at him, terrorize him with so many words to trigger him. He knows he has a good woman. But what happens is, if but at one point he can't feel like he's being heard by you, and by being heard here, everybody will say respect. I'm explaining the being heard in terms of the respect, in that being heard is having a conversation with you while I'm trying to figure out something, not so that you can give me advice on how to do that thing. No, it's so that I can get to have an idea of a way, a different way, from a different perspective, from somebody I think for sure that this person has no ill motive against me. But if I can tell that when I speak to my woman, my wife, when I tell her there is some sense of ill motive, I zip it. Thus, communication is cut. Number three, a man who is a good man here. I keep reiterating the word good man because not all are good. Is the type who does things as a masculine man. You have responsibilities as a woman. He has responsibilities as a man. This society's ideology of a man is supposed to provide everything and a woman is supposed to just be is not possible. There is what is expected of you as a woman. The fact that when he comes home, there is peace, because only you can give him peace, because he's going to go do the things that he's going to do. And I can tell you for free, out here, nobody cares about a man. No one. When you see a lady not feeling well somewhere, everybody is asking, wants to help. When you see a woman who's pregnant, whenever she's walking by, everybody wants to help. Somebody wants to give her water, something. But for men, nobody cares. No one. Everybody wants to take from him. Every person, including you. So if he sees and can feel that even you have some malice, just the slightest like this, just the same way the only rule in sales is remove doubt and that person is sold. It's the same way when there's doubt in between these conversations, in between this relationship on a daily basis, on a weekly or yearly, or somehow, somewhere, something is not right. He disconnects fully because he does not want to tell you things and to hurt you. He does not want to see you cry. That is why of most good guys, when you start crying, they can't understand. They don't know what to do. What I want to drive with this entire conversation is this. If you are a good woman to that good man, there is a place for you. There is a place for him. If there is no communication in between the two of you, and when I mean, and I say conversation, I truly mean sitting down and talking about it and finding a conclusion, and then don't repeat that same situation again. Communication is the key to everything. Then if there is no malice when you're communicating, because somebody who is keen can tell something is not right here, because when you said you're going to do something some time back and then you never did it, and then you came up with some excuse, then you did this and then you did that and then another excuse, it builds up and questions start arising. And the minute questions start arising, even if you communicate, the doubt has already been triggered in that person's mind. Thus, communicate without malice. Speak with each other, not to each other.